Hello, I'm Sally from Paradigm, and I've been asked just to think about some of the questions you've been asked to explore in the last few pages of this resource, thinking about living well. So we asked you some questions, and we asked you to think about your life. What is it you really value in your life? What helps you feel connected, to belong, to feel like your life has purpose and meaning, that you're in relationships with other people? And what is it that helps you grow your life? Is your life the same now as it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago? Will it be the same in 5 or 10 years in the future? I suspect not. Anything like me? Life changes all the time, sometimes with things beyond our control, sometimes as a result of intentional decisions we make with people that know and love us, a desire for change. We then asked you to think about a couple of people that you support and to think about their life. And what is it you see and sense and hear about them in their life? Do you see the same things that you would want in your life? Would you want to live their life? Would that be good enough for you or someone you love? Are they having new experiences on a regular basis? Are they getting a sense of real belonging, connection with people that know and love them? Are they having adventures? Sometimes things that don't work out, sometimes things that do work out, but are they adventuring? Are they growing in their connections to the people around them, the places around them? Are they exploring their community? Are they really growing and getting a sense of what more they want to discover? What more is possible in their life? And a lot of that you will sense as social workers when you go into someone's home, when you start to have conversations with them, when you start to explore. And we really hope that you will see people living really good lives. And you will see some people living good lives. But actually, as we travel the country in our working with different people, we see some beautiful stuff, we do. And we see some wonderful support workers. And we see some really passionate people. But we see so many people living lives that are not full, they're not flourishing. They're not growing old in a way that you or I would want to. And part of our job at Paradigm is to explore why that is. What is it that's happening to people that limits that? Why are they not having new possibilities, new adventures? But we do see people that have been going to day centres for 25, 30 years. In one of our films, we talk about a woman who was going to day centre for over 40 years and she wanted to retire. But no one had ever thought, would you like to retire? Would you like to have something different now you're in your 60s and 70s? We also meet many people who don't like the people they live with. And I can't imagine living with people I don't like for a week, let alone a year, let alone 5 years. And as I grow older, I can't imagine living in a house with people I haven't chosen to live with and I really don't like. You could argue that some people, as they grow older, may go into residential care homes, but even then, I'd want to know that people know and love me and supporting me and that I meet people that I get on well with in that place. But actually, we meet people who are often for many years living with people they don't like. And on top of that, we meet people who have support workers they haven't chosen. And sometimes support workers that don't really get them, that don't help them discover life and what they want in life. What we see, if we think about it, is people who are incredibly lonely. People who are not connecting with people beyond the place where they live. People whose lives are often controlled by concern about risk. People whose lives are limited because people aren't curious and they're not spending time discovering who they are and what more is possible. So we really want you to think about the lives of the people you meet, every single person you meet, as they grow older, which is particularly what this resource is about. Are they living their best life? Are they growing and changing and connecting and being loved and feeling valued? And if not, why not? And if not, how can you, as a social worker or a trainee social worker, make sure that you're the person that truly spends time connecting with people, discovering what more is possible for their lives, and helping bring that to life for people in the best way possible.